right, guys? Life is about not what you go through, not what you go through, right? What you grow through, right? You have to grow through it, right? You got to go through all the situation that you're in. So, guys, so I want to talk to you guys today about the basics, guys. So a lot of times in our business, we kind of forget how good our product is, right? So today they asked me to talk about the value of our term insurance, right, guys? The insurance that we distribute in Primerica. If you guys are brand new here, right, guys, Primerica, we only distribute 100% level term insurance, 100% level term insurance. I want you guys to be aware of that because, yeah, I experienced, Sasha, believe it or not, had one of our agents say, yeah, man, we do a whole life university. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we don't. All right, we do 100% level term insurance. But guys, the first note I want you guys to take, guys, is that number one, guys, always be excited, right? Your energy introduces you before you introduce yourself, right, guys? And you also got to understand this too. Yeah, when you sit down with someone, I believe about 80%. I was reading a forum, Ty. You look awesome today, right? Ready for work. I love when I see people on Mondays, sharp, ready to go, getting after it, guys. I really believe that, guys, you'll bring goodness into your business, right? And Jen, are you recording this meeting, Jen? I don't know if you are. If you press the recording button, if you're recording the meeting, Jen, you still there? No. Because I cannot record it because I'm not
It
the
said it was.
perfect, right? Awesome. So it said it was. So, guys, so I want to go over today, guys. I want to go over number one, just to bring you guys up to speed what's coming up. Guys, we do have something called TBLS coming up, Tampa Bay Leadership School. So coming up this October 27th, October 28th. Just so you know, Karina, October 27th is the best day of the year ever. Like no other day is better than October 27th. I'm being funny, but guys, it's actually my birthday, October 27th. I do accept gifts. I wear size 11 shoe, 36 pants, extra large shirt, Gucci, Louis, Prada, whatever you guys want to get. I'm playing. But guys, Joe Ward, guys, make $1.5 million a year. Joe Ward originally is from Chicago, so anybody from Chicago on here. And guys, this event is all the way in October. Right, all the way in October, guys. What I recommend is, guys, number one is book your room now. I believe the most convenient thing for you guys to do is to book your room at the Lakeland Hyatt, which is right there. The Lakeland Spring Hill Suites is also right there. Right, guys. I recommend you guys have an all guy room, all girl room, and book a room for 2 queen beds. All right, guys, in case you got teammates that need help, et cetera, et cetera. And guys, understand this. This is not a vacation. This is a business trip. This is for you to go and build your business, build your mind, bring your people. You guys follow me? So I want you to understand that the room you're not really want to be in there. So they don't got to be the penthouse suite, whatever the case might be. Is one night, right? It's a Friday and a Saturday. You arrive on Friday, you sleep one night on Friday night, and you leave on Saturday, right, guys? So I recommend you guys get an all guy room, all girl room, 2 queen beds. Guys, you can call the Lakeland Hyatt, Lakeland Spring Hill, and you can reserve a room on the phone without having to do a down payment. Now, I recommend one of the things that I did in the beginning is I'll pay for it now. The room range about $230. So if you put 4 people in a room, it's about $64 a person. Guys, $64 a person to invest in your business, to go hear from a guy who's making $100,000 a month. I believe that's a very fair business expense, right, guys? Think about this. If you guys Google whoever your favorite person is, whether it's Grant Cardone, whether it's Tony Robbins, whether it's Les Brown, whoever he or she is, guys, Google how much it costs to spend time with them. Grant Cardone is my favorite, right, guys? It's $10,000, Joey, for 1 hour. $10,000 for 1 hour. You're going to be in the presence of Joe Ward, probably about 10 hours total over this weekend, guys. He's very genuine, probably one of the most metaphorically sound person in our business, right, guys? And I want you guys to be at $1.5 million a year from zero to hero. Now he resides in the beautiful state of Texas as well. Guys, don't allow this person to come speak for your business, guys, and you don't bring a bus full of people, Clarence, right? Karina, you don't go there with 10 people. What are expectations? Number one, guys, when you go buy your tickets, guys, don't buy one ticket because you're not supposed to plan only for you to go. Buy 5 or 10 tickets. I guarantee if you invest in your business, you invest 5 or 10 tickets into your business, you're going to sell them. Right, Karina? Right? Also, too, guys, book your rooms right away, guys, and be at the event, right? Call off your work, have your babysitters squared away. And again, guys, I understand I don't have children, but I'm gonna say it. Because we have people that come to these events every trip, right, Sasha? And they have children, right? Children under 10 years old, and they make it there. The same way how you guys will find babysitters to go see Beyonce, you need to go find a babysitter to go see Joe Ward, right, guys? Because Beyonce is not showing you how to make money. Joe Ward is, right, guys? So hope you guys caught on to that. If any one of you guys who are down south, right, guys, we have an African American Leadership Council meeting down here in South Florida. You do not have to be African American to attend, but we do have a melting pot in our organization. We got all different walks of life, guys. We're going to be there. Actually, we're supposed to. They talked about asking us to speak there, but we're not sure yet. But guys, tickets are $25. It's September 30th. Guys, plug in. Especially guys, if you're part of Dream Chasers, right, guys, a part of any one of the RVPs or African American descent, I'm sure they're going to plug in. Ryan say he's going to plug in with his guys as well, guys. Come to the event. This is an event. About 500 people are going to be there. All these guys on this slide make over $500,000 a year, right, guys? The African American Leadership Council, you got to make at least $200,000 a year to be on the council. I want you guys to definitely plug in, and you guys can press this QR code and purchase your tickets, right, guys? So that's it for announcements. Also, too, guys, I want you guys to understand this, right? So if someone says, why Primerica life insurance, right, guys? One of the things that I always say of why Primerica life insurance, right? Guys, so anytime I sit down with someone, they say, well, why do you go with Primerica life insurance? Guys, understand this, guys. Take notes on this. Primerica is not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive. So, Joey, this is what I say, hey, Primerica is not the cheapest, not the most expensive. We're actually in the middle, right? However, we have the most benefits, right, Karina? So one of the things that I do, Karina, when I ask people, I say, what's the difference of when someone buys a Honda compared to a Mercedes, right? A Honda Mercedes go point A to point B. It takes gas. It's still a car. But the reason why people get a Mercedes over a Honda is because it has more benefits. You guys follow me? And guys, give me some feedback, guys. You guys follow me so far, guys? Give me some feedback, guys. I can unmute if you guys.
Yes, sir, Coach.
Yes, sir, Coach.
What happened?
Following, Coach.
Guys, understand this, guys. In sales, where all sales, guys, write this down, guys. All sales is questions, analogies, and stories. That's all it is. Questions, analogies, and stories. Right, Frank? It's all about questions, analogies, and stories. So, guys, understand, guys, that you got to paint a picture for people. So one of the things that I do, guys, I want to go over the benefits, and I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat if you ever sat down with someone, and be honest, because I did it too in the beginning. If someone said, oh, I already got term insurance. And you're like, well, I can't help them. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever not closed because someone told you they already had term insurance. You say, okay, well, the person's good. Guys, understand this, guys, that all term insurance is not created equal. Right, guys? It's not created equal. Guys, write this down. A lot of people, when they have, so let me tell you when you know someone has term insurance. When their life insurance is very cheap for a lot of coverage. For example, yesterday I sat down with someone, Frank, right? And she had $2 million paying $100. So you ask them, Frank, what kind of, so Frank, if you don't mind unmuting, right? So Frank, you got $2 million for $100, right, Frank?
I do.
So Frank, what kind of insurance do you have? Do you have whole life, universal life? Do you have term insurance? Which one do you have?
I have term insurance.
Perfect. So a lot of times, guys, so why am I asking those questions? To isolate the area of concern, to find out what kind of insurance they have, right, Sasha? So now he told me you got term insurance. So Frank, do you know if your policy have any benefits, Frank?
Just if I die, my family gets some money. That's it.
That's it. So guys, so he tells me, hey Denise, listen, if I pass away, look, I got I passed away, my family got $2 million, right? But the problem is, guys, that he don't have any living benefits. Are you guys with me so far? Are we going too fast? Everybody with me? We're good, Clarence, right, Denise? So I'm asking the question, what kind of insurance do you have? Anytime someone tells you I already have outside life insurance, ask them, what kind of insurance do you have? And start saying examples, whole life, because universal life is getting very popular, right? Thank you, TikTok, right? All these TikTok gurus, kind of crazy, right? But do you have whole life insurance, universal life? Do you have term insurance? Oh, I have term insurance. So now, Sasha, all I know, right? All I got to do is show him how our term insurance is more beneficial, and he will become a client once I earn it. You guys follow me so far, Ty? We got it? Because I see so many people in Primerica, right, Denise? They're only good at closing the layup clients. The clients who call them and say, oh, I want life insurance. Or, I'm looking for some. And that's good, guys, definitely get the check, make them a client, follow up with them, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But guys, understand this business, the bulk of your business, the bulk of your clients are going to come from the people who already have outside life insurance, who want to know the difference between whole life and term and universal. You guys follow me so far? Are we good, Ray? Are we good, Sasha? Any questions so far, Zach? Are we good? Shar? So what happened is, so Frank, this is why I say, Frank, well, you already got life insurance. Guys, write this down. Always give them a compliment. Anytime someone has life insurance, Compliment them. Well, Frank, I want to commend you for already having life insurance, brother. You care about your family. Guys, I want you guys to do a little exercise. I want you to put in the chat of what you believe is true. Do you believe people do business with people who they trust, like, or respect? Write down in a group what you think. Trust, like, or respect. Trust. So type in trust, like, or respect in the group. Go ahead. If anyone from our team get this wrong, Clarence, you're leaving. We can firmly ask Sasha to leave. Now I'm playing, right, guys? Right? Because y'all, we went over this last night, but I said, man, this is good. So some of you guys say all of them. See, a lot of you guys put all the above. When y'all was doing when y'all was doing the exams, y'all always press D, all the above, D, all the above. That's not always the answer, guys. Right? I'm being funny, right? But guys, for you guys who are still putting in the group, guys, actually, guys, people do business with people who they like. Guys, you have to like someone, right? Guys, how can you trust someone you don't like? How can you respect someone you don't trust? Guys, you gotta like somebody. You gotta like them first. So guys, you want to be likable. So write down likable on your paper. Guys, you gotta be likable. Guys, that's for being likable goes as far as relationships, your personal relationship, your business relationship, and your business once you start having employees. If you don't like, and the person don't like you guys, they're not gonna work for you. The person won't go above and beyond. You guys follow me? That your teammates, right, won't push to hit the goal. You need to cross 50 recruits, you need to cross 100,000 premium, you need to cross your next diamond in your watch. See, Sasha, right? For everybody on here on Team Mavericks, right? You guys would not have pushed to get Javaris and Tasia to the watch if you guys didn't like them. Do you guys follow me? You guys like them. So guys, you got to be likable. So one of the things I saw in the beginning is that what I did, guys, because understand this, in life, before you be good, you got to be bad. Before you be great, you got to be good. You guys follow me?
Yeah.
So anyone who's good at something, at one point, they was really bad at it. So guys, when I first started Primerica, I was probably this close to getting a Primerica tattoo. I was like Mr. Primerica. Like, if you're not doing Primerica or die. You got a job, why you got a job? This is how I used to be. Why you working for somebody? It was for a good cause, Clarence, but the delivery was bad. Right? You don't got insurance, you don't care about your kids. And I'm like, whoa, right? So my coach had to help me years ago, Frank, well, Leighton, how you feel is good, but you can't say it like that. Because ladies, if I ask all ladies on the call to unmute, it's not what he said, it's how he said it. It's never what we say, it's how you say it. You guys follow me? So I still believe, hey, well, never mind. I won't push my beliefs on y'all. But guys, understand, guys, that we know how to articulate it properly, right? So commend them for getting life insurance. Guys, I used to think like, man, they already got life insurance. Well, I can't make them a client. They already got it. They're already paying a bill. They're already doing that. That was the wrong thinking, right, Clarence? I changed my thinking to, so Frank, how long you had life insurance for? Guys,
About 5 years.
5 years. Did you ever miss the payment?
No, I haven't.
So you're paying 120 a month, 5 years, never miss payment. Guys, what is that? What is that doing, Sasha? Oh, this can be a good client, right? This will be good QBI. You guys follow me? So what happened is that I'm asking those questions to qualify them, right, guys? To qualify the person. How long you had it for? You ever missed a payment? Frank, was 120 ever too much for you? Or was it easy for you to pay, or was it too much or too less?
No, that was just fine.
You guys follow me? So I already know he got term insurance, so he a believer in term insurance. He pays for the last 5 years straight. He never missed a payment. 120 is good. $5 more won't hurt, right, Clarence? For Matt's case. Now I'm being funny. But guys, but on a serious note, right, Karina? You guys see the question I'm asking? Are we good so far with the questions? What kind of life insurance do you have? Whole life, universal, term, right? How long you had a policy for? 5 years. You ever missed a payment? No. Was 120 ever a struggle for you? No. You guys follow me? So I'm qualifying them, guys. Are we good so far? Anybody have any questions? Ty? Anybody? Anybody with the cameras on? Perfect. So guys, Frank, so our policy got a bunch of different benefits, right? Would you agree, Frank? Because watch this, guys. Frank told me earlier that his life insurance only covers if he died, that's it. Well, not if, when he died, that's it. So guys, let me ask you a question. Do people normally die slow or die fast? Come on, guys, I'm you. People die slow or die fast?
Fast.
Oh.
Actually, it's slow.
Slow.
All right, guys? Like, for example, guys, this cancer is a silent killer. It's a slow kill. Most people don't die of fatality, guys. Fatality, fatality, whatever, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, fatality. Most people don't die instantly. Why do you think the ambulance rush you to the hospital? It's a business. That's a whole different conversation. But they rush you to the hospital to try to keep you alive. You guys follow me? Are we good so far? So most people die slowly. Guys, understand this. For someone that have stage 4 cancer, that means the body been living with stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 prior. Remember, the body's a very strong being, right, guys? So if you get a stage 4 or anything higher than that, your body been living with stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, or you've been ignoring it, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and now you got stage 4. Your body can't endure it. That's why you went to the hospital, et cetera, et cetera. So, guys, you understand you die slow. So if you die slow, Frank, don't you think you need living benefits?
Yeah.
Right? Because people, let's say dying slowly, they stop working, they can't work as much, they can't lift as heavy things, their energy is lower. You guys follow me, George? You follow me, Sasha? Right? So this training, guys, is why Primerica Life Insurance. So Frank, one of our benefits, you have guaranteed insurability. Once you get approved, brother, you never have to requalify for insurance again. We have a terminal illness benefit. Frank, if you get very, very ill, a terminal illness, we'll give you 40% of your coverage, right, while you're alive. So Frank, you get $100,000 with me, for example. Frank, you can take out, guys, say the word take out. When you say the word take out, guys, that gets rid of whole life insurance, Joey. Guys, put a 1 in the chat. How many people you know have whole life insurance and they keep it because, oh, I can take money out. Put a 1 in the chat. I can take money out, right? So guys, you got to talk their language. You guys follow me? Are we good so far, guys? I want you guys to start talking with power. I see so many people, you talk by accident. You don't talk with direction. You got to talk with power. So listen, I'm going to say, Frank, you can take out $40,000. You can spend it on whatever you want, to paying off the house, getting your kids in place, et cetera, et cetera. You follow me, Frank?
Yes.
Number 3, right? We have no war exclusion. Frank, you say you were ex-military. Our policy covers people in the military. Also, if you get killed, caught by war or terror or anything like that, we pay out. You guys follow me? Especially, guys, when you're talking to people in New York, guys, and make a note of this. Anybody on the call from New York or New Jersey, live in New York or from New York or New Jersey, put a 1 in the chat, please. If you live in New York or you from New York or New Jersey, put a 1 in the chat. Nobody? Okay, cool, perfect. Just Sasha. But especially, guys, when you're talking to people from New York and New Jersey, talk about 9/11. Primerica was one of the only companies to pay out $10 million to 48 families. So Frank, 3,000 people died. We know of 48 of them got paid from Primerica. Guys, when you're talking to people, guys, make a note of that, guys. You got to know your facts. You got to know your history. Some of you guys are just doing presentations, right? Talking about insurance, whatever, and you're not closing, not doing the business, and you're wondering like why people are not saying yes because you don't have any product knowledge. Write down product knowledge, right? Right, Ty? So I talk to I believe Ty, you was in the military, right, Ty? So if you're in the military, right, guys, you fight for the country, whether you liked it or not, right, Ty? At one point in time, you was putting your life on the line for everybody else. So talk about I focus on the no war exclusion a lot, Frank, for anyone, but especially when they're some kind of law enforcement, from New York, live in New York, anything like that. You guys follow me? Number 5, right? All children, grandchildren are covered under 18. Right? So you have people got 4 or 5 kids. Hey, Ty, I'm sorry. Hey, Frank, right? You have 3 children, let's say, for example, they're all under 18. We can cover all of them. You pay for 1 child, the rest are free. You follow me?
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Right? Primerica pays for kids until they're 25 if the primary dies. So Frank, God forbid you get a policy and you pass away, Primerica will pay your kids' policy. They'll pay it up until 25.
That's awesome.
Number 7, right? Children are guaranteed 5 times the amount up to 125,000. So Frank, you got 10,000 on your kids. When your kids get to 25, they can get 50,000 without going through any underwriting. No blood, no urine. They're grandfathered in. You follow me, Frank? Level premium. So Frank, you agreed to this 125.06. All right, guys, get it to 125. Now I'm playing. We got 125.06, right, guys? You get it, Frank, this 125, it never goes up. It'll never change. Right? Increasing benefit rider. Our policy keeps up with inflation. Every single year, our policy keeps up with inflation. So next year, Frank, you got 100,000 now. They're going to offer you 10,000 next year. No blood, no urine. If you want it, like $1 or $2 more. But if you don't, just respond, no, you don't want it, okay?
Okay.
Why is that important, guys? So people sometimes, I believe if you get this phone call a lot from clients, it's because you're not explaining increasing benefit right number 9 properly. So if you get, I had an agent that she was getting calls, Sasha, right? About my policy. I had Primerica life insurance, but it kept on going up. They kept on going up. I said, well, it don't always, it don't just keep going up for no reason. You're also getting more coverage. I said, hey, did that agent explain to you that every single year we offer you 10% more? So in case, God forbid, you get sick, you cannot qualify for life insurance. You can keep on getting more life insurance with Primerica, right? Now, you don't have to take it, but you got to respond no. So check your mail, et cetera, et cetera. She said, oh, that's a good benefit. Because I have a client right now that I did a policy for them, right? Right? I did a policy for them, and I believe like a year later they had she got cancer, right? She's still alive, thank God, right? She got cancer. However, every single year she's been getting 10% more coverage. She started, I think, like at 200,000 with me. Now she got like 330, right? So she got 130,000 in extra coverage without having to qualify for it. You guys follow me? Guys, again, guys, remember, Antonio, sales is about questions, analogies, stories. Questions, analogies, stories. No one think they're going to get cancer until it happened to them. No one think they're going to die until it happened to them. You guys follow me? Or it happened to someone close to them. You guys follow me so far? Any questions, any concerns? Are we good? You guys still alive here, guys? You guys know.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Go, coach.
And guys, if you guys need me to, again, this will be recorded. Number 10, right? Let's say Frank had so Frank, you had that State Farm policy, right, for 3 years, right?
Yep. 5.
So we got 5 years, right? So we got a benefit in our policy that says, because you had a policy prior to us, we add that policy information to our policy. Primerica will waive the incontestable period. You follow me? We'll waive the incontestable period. So that means we add your information to our policy. If anything happened to you and you pass away, Primerica will pay. Even if it's suicide, anything like that, we'll pay because you're the policy prior, right? I think Primerica is crazy for that, but that's their benefit. You guys follow me? 1 second. 14-day payout. So guys, when you sit down with people, guys, understand this: a 14-day average payout. So that our average client, once they pass away, right, we pay out on an average about 14 days. Average about 14 days, we'll pay out. Right, guys? And taking consideration that they told the truth on the application, the policy was paid. Obviously, guys, right? We're not paying out for a lapse policy. We had a client last year that we called him, right, Sasha? The policy lapsed 4 months ago. An unfortunate person passed away 4 months ago, and they say, why are your company not paying? I said, let me ask you a question. Story. If you don't pay your car insurance, are you still covered? She said no. I said, if you don't pay your health insurance, are you still covered? No. So, ma'am, you didn't pay your life insurance in 4 months. Here's our not article, but our layout of we called you, left voicemail, I text you. Ma'am, you can go to our text message store. I text you like 5 times. Unfortunately, the person passed away, but we cannot pay. It's not paid for 4 months. You guys follow me? So, guys, make sure your clients keep your policy as well. Number 14, guys, your policy is active right away. Especially, guys, when you talk to people who are a little bit older, right, guys, when they get policies, right, a lot of companies say, hey, Brian, you got to be alive for 2 years, brother, before we pay. Right? Some companies, I've seen the longest 5 years, Brian. You ever seen something longer than that, Brian? Because Brian work with his clients a lot, but I've seen a 5-year, the client got to stay, they'll say, hey, you pay $100 a month, Frank, for 5 years. But let's say it's 30,000. You pass away before the 5 years, they're not going to pay a 30,000. They're going to refund you all the premiums. I'm like, what? I'm paying for life insurance to pay $100 to get 30,000, not $100 to get back 1,500. Do you guys follow me so far, guys? So our policy is active right away. You do a policy with us, Primerica has something called conditional coverage. We'll conditionally cover you up to $250,000, 100,000, et cetera. So you have conditional coverage. Guys, our premiums never change. Right, guys? I think that's a typo, right, guys? So same thing, premium never change, lower premium. Guys, number 16, we cover any form of death except suicide the first 2 years. So watch this. Guys, the other day, right, I asked someone, She said, my mom and dad both passed from cancer, so I have cancer insurance. What do you think is the question I asked them, Carl? What's the question I asked her? She had a cancer insurance. I said, what's the question I asked her, Carl?
You probably asked her, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Client, are you aware of how you're going to pass away?
No.
Dang, all right.
So that's it, right, guys? So an easier way I'll say is, hey, listen, I commend you for having life insurance, right? Cancer insurance. But ask a more direct question, Carl. Same question, but more direct question is, Frank, if you don't pass away from cancer, do you get the money?
No.
Be very direct. So you have so right, her mindset was right, Clarence, right? She had cancer insurance because unfortunately her mom and dad passed from cancer. Guys, fun fact too, guys, cancer lives in all of us, right? Is what it is, right, guys? But what happened is that's because your parents passed away from it doesn't mean you're gonna pass from it. You guys follow me? So if you don't die from cancer, would you get it? Would your family get the money? No. Someone had accidental life insurance, right? I had someone who their friend died from an accident. RIP to them, right? It's a mutual friend of ours. So he had an accidental life insurance. Frank, I commend you for having life insurance. But Frank, if you and RIP to your friend, right? But if you don't die from an accident, do your family get the money?
No, it just covers it for accident.
That's it. Do you guys follow me so far, guys? So that's very important, Antonio, to ask people what kind of life insurance you have, whether it's accidental, whether it's cancer. Do you guys, I want to unmute, is there any other specific life insurance you heard of, Brian? Any other specific life insurance you heard of, Frank? I only really hear about cancer and accidental. Oh, dismemberment. Dismemberment life insurance. Dismemberment means if you die from losing a limb. Right, guys? So if you pass away, you don't lose a limb. You pass away from not losing a limb, do you get the money? No. You guys follow me? So a lot of these companies, they capitalize on selling specific life insurance to people who get in life insurance emotional. Because you guys know I always say, right, DJ? Life insurance is an emotional purchase you justify with logic. Do you guys follow me? It's an emotional purchase. So Clarence or John Doe, your mom and dad passed from cancer. Let me get cancer insurance. The mindset is right, but the execution was poor. You guys follow me? Our life insurance covers any way you pass away. So what I always say, Frank, hey, our life insurance covers any way you pass away, right? It can be cancer, it could be an accident, it could be a tumor, murder, hit and run, any way except for suicide the first 2 years. So 2 years and 1 day you're covered. You guys follow me? We good, Ty? We good, Brian? We good, Carl? We good, DJ? Right? Number 17, right? Primerica pays about $2 million a day in death claims. $2 million a day, Frank, death claims. And also, too, Frank, you and your wife get separate policies. You guys are both covered, have your own policy. Your kids can go on both of them if you like. You guys have your own plan, okay?
Okay.
Guys, anybody have any questions? Any questions about Primerica life insurance? Any questions, any concerns, guys? Are we good?
I have a question.
Go ahead. How you say your name, please?
Alana.
Alana. Go ahead, Alana.
So for the child rider, you can put him on both the mom and the dad?
Yes, you can. However, Primerica will only pay out a max of 50,000. So if you got 30,000 on one, 30,000 on one, and then God forbid the child pass away, they're not going to get 60. The max they get is 50,000. You guys follow me? Because they're their own policy. One of the reasons I talked to Home Office about, because before we used to do family policies, but the reason why they separated because the divorce rate in America right now is extremely high, like 54%. So 54% of marriages, people get divorced, right? Unfortunately, it happens, right? And what happens is, guys, sometimes people, I was doing some research on this, Frank. I'm gonna use the more layman's term. People be petty, right? You break up, I'm gonna cancel life insurance. Whoa, that's not hurting us. I mean, it's hurting the kids. So to stop that, you have your own plan, right? You get separated. So if anything happens, you guys keep your own plan. You don't gotta cancel your life insurance because of, we break up or whatever, this didn't work out. The kid's still covered. If you don't care about me, you still care about the kids, right? I mean, go on, right? Any questions? Good question, Alana. Any more questions? Any more concerns? Guys, what I normally do, guys, this is called the all-in close. So what I normally do, guys, is when I'm giving the quotes, right? And now we implemented having them watch the 6-minute Gary Cornegay video of life insurance, right? The generational wealth video is an amazing video. I'll put in a group chat shortly. So, I mean, me personally, I mean, I can small talk a lot very well, but for some of you guys probably have a little blank moment, and when you're doing the presentation, you can have them just watch the 6-minute Gary Cornegay video. It's incredible, right? About life insurance. You should watch it yourself. Guys, any video that we send you guys, I recommend you watch it yourself so you can know what your clients are watching, right? I had a rep, Carl, right, that had someone didn't watch the video. They sent in someone videos that they didn't watch. So the person got on the call. I'm training them, right, Frank? And I said, yeah, how was the video? And the person couldn't answer the part of the video. I said, bro, you watch the video? You watch the video? I've seen the orientation video probably 100 times. I've seen Gary video 100 times. You guys follow me? So after they go through if the person can't trust you, they're gonna be like, then you sent me a video you didn't watch? You got me on a Zoom that you don't got a Zoom? You got me in an office that you don't go to the office? You guys follow me so far? Are we good? Any questions? Now, guys, let's talk about replacing term life insurance, right, guys? So, guys, when we sit down with people, right, guys, and we talk about replacing the life insurance, guys, it's a very, very simple concept that we use, right, guys? So, again, we sit down with someone, they already have term insurance. One of the things you want, again, guys, replacing it. So, Frank, so you already have term insurance, right?
Yes, I do.
Right? So, Frank, you asked him again. So, Frank, how long is your term for? Do you know?
I think it's for 20 years.
20 years, right? So, guys, most of the guys, write this down. Most term policies, Carl, are 10 to 20 years. This is what companies do. Most of the time, it's 10. Companies sell you a 10-year term policy because what happened is most people don't like changing companies. Think about it, guys. Some of y'all on this call, been driving the same brand of cars your whole life. Live in the same type of neighborhood your whole life, dating the same person forever, right? You eat the same restaurants, you get the same things, you do, right, guys? People are repetitive. So companies know, hey, Denise, let me lock you in right now for $100 for $1 million today of strip term insurance for 10 years. It's very cheap. So 10 years from now, Denise, when your term insurance is done, I can go sell you, I can sell you a $300 a month whole life policy. And you're gonna say, well, put a 1 in chat if you ever heard someone say, well, I've been with this company so long, so what happened to all the money I put in? Put a 1 in chat. I've been with this company so long, so I know them. Well, my cousin sold me this policy. You guys follow me? So I'm showing you guys how to overcome the objection before it comes up. You follow me, Zach? Guys, professionals are closing from they start the presentation. Amateurs wait till the end to close. In football, we'll say professionals play the whole game. Amateurs start playing hard the fourth quarter. You guys know I always go back to the 2015 Chiefs, whether you like the Chiefs or not. Well, 2017 Chiefs, I'm sorry. The year they won the Super Bowl when they were scoring like 50 points a game. Guys, the Chiefs were scoring about 50 points a game by halftime. The game was done by halftime. It was like over. Patrick Mahomes eating a hot dog on the sideline was crazy. You guys follow me? So guys, what happens, guys, you should be closing the whole presentation, asking closing questions. So Frank, how long is the term? 10 years. Do you know if they have benefits in the policy, Frank?
I don't know that.
So Frank, you have 3 beautiful children. Are your kids covered?
They're not covered.
This is a money ball shot right here. Frank, is your wife covered?
She's not.
She's not. So guys, watch this. So make a mental note, Joey. His kids are not covered. His wife is not covered. And it's a 10-year policy, and there's no benefits. So, Frank, what if I can show you a policy, right? A term policy that has 15 plus benefits on there. Would you do it?
I mean, if it made sense, yeah.
Guys, write this down. What if I can show you, Frank, how to cover you, your wife, and your 3 children for the same money you're spending right now? Would you do it?
I'd absolutely do that.
Guys, write it down, guys. That's a closing question. A lot of you guys, Clarence, don't know how to ask closing questions to transition to the PowerPoint, to the close, to the light path, right, guys? So, Clarence, if I can show you how to cover you, your wife, and your children for the same money you're spending right now, would you do it?
Yes.
That's it. Right, Brian? Pretty simple, right? Guys, Primerica is easy once you implement what we're teaching you. Guys, matter of fact, I'll say every business is easy. People make it hard because they don't listen. Right now, I'm going over this, right? So there's someone on this call who missed the close this week from someone who already had life insurance because your mindset was like, oh, they already got life insurance. I can't do anything for them. They already got term insurance. Some of y'all even missed it because people already have Primerica life insurance. I'm going to go over that in a second. All right, guys? It's not our fault, guys, that the last Primerica agent wasn't skilled and trained properly. You guys follow me? Guys, never be upset. Do you think Kobe Bryant, RIP to Kobe, right, was ever upset that after he missed a game-winning shot, he'll stay after the game and he'll make, not shoot, make that shot he missed 100 times before he leaves? Do you think he gets upset about that, guys? No, right? And the other team, right, who thinking, oh, this is Kobe's weak spot. They leaving him open. He's making every single shot. Kobe's like, bro, I stayed behind for 3 hours making this shot. You guys follow me? So, guys, you sit down with someone, right? And because in our hierarchy, we do training every day, well, Monday to Saturday, really, right? Monday to Saturday in the morning. And a lot of our base shops train also at night. So you guys are prepared. Don't be upset. You sit down with someone who had a Primerica agent 3 years ago who gave a husband and wife who owns a house, 3 cars, 50 grand life insurance. Right, Frank? Now we sit down with them and say, hey, Carl, you need 550 on you, 430 on your wife, 25,000 on the kids. Don't be upset about that, guys, because you're prepared. In football, and don't laugh, Carl, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I gotta say it real slow. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You guys try saying that 5 times fast. Don't ask me to say 5 times fast, all right, guys? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I see some of y'all laughing because I know I'll be stuttering, but stop, right, guys? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. It's not really stuttering, Carl. We just get very excited. Our mind is thinking faster than our, we can talk, right? Anybody have any questions? Are we good so far?
I got a question, Coach.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
So one of my first KTs, like when I first started, was one of my dad's buddies, and he had $300,000 in coverage with the new product with Primerica, and he was keeping in touch with his agent. So at that point, should I even go forward with trying to close him, or should I just say thank you for your time?
I mean, in that case, you definitely want to. Again, our office, we believe in having some kind of ethics and morals, et cetera, right? Hey, who's the agent? And like get referrals from them or something like that, move forward. You follow me? Because they still keep in touch. This is for you sit down with someone, you say, hey, Frank, when's the last time you talked to the agent? It'll be 5 years, 10 years. Right? So Jonathan, in that case, just thank you, bro. You're a Primerica advocate. Keep paying your life insurance. Do you know anybody else who need life insurance? Yes, no, okay, fine.
Right? Okay, thank you, Coach.
For sure. Because I truly believe, guys, you can have good karma and bad karma. You gotta have in business, you rather be known. You don't want to be known, and not for you, Jonathan, for anybody on here. You don't want to be known that you will lie, cheat, and steal to win. You can win with being honest too. You can have some morals. You don't gotta have skeletons in the closet, right? Right, Clarence? You don't gotta kill everybody to win. You guys follow me? But we're talking about this is for someone who haven't talked to the agent for forever. The agent, also too, guys, understand this. I learned this in a home office tour. And Brian loved numbers. 62% of the life insurance policies sold in Primerica are sold by agents who've been in Primerica 90 days or shorter. 62% of the policies that are sold in Primerica are sold by agents who've been in Primerica 90 days or shorter, right? Do you guys think those agents who are brand new know what they're doing? No, guys, you can't learn a whole business in 90 days. They just 150, boom, everybody get 150. Also, too, guys, watch this. You sell the average of the face amount you own. So whatever face amount you own, right? You own 300,000. You really don't feel, and regardless of what you say, you really don't feel comfortable talking to someone about getting more than 300,000. Right? I learned that from Miguel about 5 years ago. Miguel said, hey, everybody who's full-time should get $1 million. You should own $1 million policy on yourself. Because how crazy would it be you pass away, your family only get 50K, your family get 100,000, right? You should own $1 million. Because every presentation I say this, I'm single, no kids, I got $1 million on me. So I'm sitting down with someone, Frank, who got 3, 4, 5 children, and you got no life insurance or 20,000. What is that going to do? You guys good so far? We good?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. And guys, the right person would appreciate you talking to them, asking questions, stories, and analogies. We're not condemning or putting them down or anything like that, right? We're asking them questions. Hey, listen, you already got life insurance. How much coverage you have? We good, Frank? Anybody have any more questions? Anybody have any more questions? We good?
Good, coach.
So guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover today, right? Coach Edward asked me to cover, why Primerica life insurance, right, guys? And why the PPP analogy. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I mean, if you in football, we also say you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You stay ready, you don't have. No, JJ, you say it 5 more times. I'm not saying that, right? That's crazy. No, you're crazy. So guys, when you sit down, you're welcome, Brianna. So guys, when we sit down with people, guys, I want you guys to be so good at this business that if you sit down with someone and someone does not become an agent or does not become a client, it's because they don't want to do it. It's not because you didn't say the right thing or you didn't say enough, you didn't ask enough questions, you wasn't knowledgeable, you wasn't prepared, et cetera, et cetera. Because also, too, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this PowerPoint in our group chat. We have a lot of our agents, right, guys, that watch this. So for you guys who are using 2 devices, right? So when you're doing a presentation with 2 devices, usually what I recommend is you sign on. So for example, this is my computer, my desktop, and my iPad is what I'm sharing for the PowerPoint. So what happened is I'll put the PowerPoint on the computer. You guys follow me so far? I'm gonna give you guys a cheat code for you guys who are brand new. You put the PowerPoint on the screen because the people you're presenting to, they can only see what's on your iPad, not the computer. Are you guys with me so far? Or whatever, because some of y'all do presentation on your phone or your iPad, laptop and iPad, whatever. You guys follow me so far? So with me, Karina, I will put these questions on the computer screen. Because Karina, I'm presenting to you, Karina. You can't see my desktop, you only see my iPad. You guys with me? Anybody lost? So when you're presenting to someone, I'm already looking at the computer. Let's say someone says, I have term insurance. You should already be practicing this, but say if you forget because you freeze up, whatever, it's life. You can have this on the screen. I walked in on a lot of my agents and they're doing a presentation, reading off of the presentation. The person doesn't know what's going on. You guys follow me? Are you good so far? Anybody lost? I'm giving you a cheat code, Clarence. So what happens is, for example, I'll have these benefits on the slide. Not me, because I know by heart by now, but for some of you guys who, man, how to memorize 18 points. The same way how you memorize 18 verses of Beyonce song. The same way you do that, right? If it's important to you, you'll know it. You guys follow me? The same way how some of y'all, I can turn on a Drake song in the middle, and you can, I forgot who I'm talking to, Bad Bunny, right, guys? Y'all in Tampa, right? I can play a Bad Bunny song in the middle, and y'all can pick it up in the middle. I'm on a Bad Bunny song, and you can pick it up in the middle. The same way how you know his 18 bars and 18 songs, you should learn this. And this is going to help y'all to go see Bad Bunny in concert, VIP section. See, y'all motivated now in Tampa, right? Not playing. But guys, what I'm saying to you guys, you're going to have this on the screen, and you say, hey, Frank, listen, our policy got 18 benefits. Boop, 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 and the person knows. Are we good? We're good, guys? Right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Training don't always have to go to 10:30. I did what I was, supposed to do, right, guys? So we covered the benefits of life insurance, how to overcome term insurance. Also, too, guys, we have something on here, guys. Give me 1 second. We have a PDF, right? I'm gonna also put in the group chat for you guys. We got a PDF of on POL. They have a bunch of PDFs. So the PDF's called All Term Insurance is Not Equal, right? So a lot of times what I do, guys, I'll sit down with people and I'll always send them the PDF of our life insurance. Guys, make sure you're sending off people with documents. Like, for example, when I recruit somebody, right, I'll send them my phone number. I'll say Primerica with Sasha, Primerica REP with Sasha, right? I'll send them the group meet Telegram, the Telegram, the Primerica app, and the Jeff Fieldstead video, orientation video, right? So what happened is, guys, there's a form on here, right, called all term insurance is not equal. So what I do is I'll send someone, this was the PDF version, because obviously the screenshot I had just now wasn't as professional and clean, but Primerica makes this for us. So this is called why all term insurance is not equal. Right? It's a one-page PDF. Primerica make it very easy. This if you buy them physically, it's 10 cents a PDF. It's super cheap. But in today's world, you don't gotta buy them. Just go on POL, download it, and just go over a snapshot of the most important benefits of our term insurance. This is not all 18 of them, but this is just a snapshot. So Sasha, what I do, what we gotta do, guys, we gotta reinforce a client. Especially when you're having a client, Frank, who already had a policy with someone else. It's not just, don't live by wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Don't just do a policy on them and leave. Guys, you do a policy on someone, guys, have customer service. Guys, 80% of, write this down. So you guys remember I said, the number one skill you want to learn from people is to get someone to like you, right? What is the number one reason why people leave a company? Put in the chat, leave a company or go to a new company. Go to a restaurant or stop going to a restaurant. What's the number one reason they stop going? Y'all just doing cheat codes because Sasha and Carl put it on there. It's fine. But anyways, y'all just copy. Y'all good copiers, right? All y'all cheated in high school, right? I always say in high school, I did a lot of cheating. Studying to get through high school. Right, guys? No, I'm playing. I'm being honest, right, guys? I'm a good cheater. Guys, people leave, not management, customer service. The reason why people go to Chick-fil-A, whether you like it or not, is because of customer service. Right? You go to Chick-fil-A because they say my pleasure. You go to Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A don't act like the sauces come out their paycheck. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You go to McDonald's, you go to KFC, you ask them for extra sauce, they got an attitude. Right, guys? They act like that. They acting like the sauce come out their paycheck. It doesn't. Chick-fil-A give you ask for 10 sauces, they give it to you. Customer service, right, guys? My pleasure. They built a whole business on my pleasure. Right? A restaurant, they give you good service, you go back. You guys follow me? So guys, people will leave a business, come to a business, leave a restaurant, come to a restaurant because of customer service. So what does that mean, guys? I sit down with someone, I talk to some of our agents and I say, hey, what is John Doe? This person's at 3x3 clearance. I say, hey, what's John Doe's number? Or the number's not saved yet. What? I save every single client I sit down with. Every single client that become a client of mine, I'll save a number. I'll put Frank O, right? Frank O, right? I'll put Primerica with late, et cetera, et cetera. And I also will send Frank this, right? So they can have all our benefits. Right, guys? So they can have it. And I usually text it to them. I don't really, well, most people got an iPhone these days, right? Android people catch up. No, I'm playing. But guys, people that I'll send it to their phone so they can have it. So they can come resourceful. At least 2 or 3 times a month, I will get a recruit referral or a life insurance referral from someone who texts me back from me sending them my information. I'll send them my Instagram, all that. You guys got it? I'm gonna give you guys some of this extra nuggets. Don't be the person that you recruit somebody and the person don't have your number, they don't sign to Telegram, the person don't have the Primerica app. Now we get to orientation. The person missed out last night was a reset because you didn't put them in Telegram. They didn't know about training. Guys, don't do that. Are we good so far? Are we good? Any questions? Any concerns? Perfect. So that's it, guys. It's 10:21. Today's Monday. We have for Legacy, we have our managers meeting at 12 p.m. today. Please fill out the sheets before we get there. Right, guys? Remember, if you got an appointment at 12 o'clock, reschedule it. Do it earlier. Do it at 11 and do that 1. We have 1 managers meeting a week. Be on management meeting. Have your camera on. Have your numbers inputted. And guys, today's Monday. You guys know Mondays is Comma Check Mondays. Comma Check Mondays, guys. You should get a check for a comma tonight. $1,000 or more tonight. If you're licensed. If you're not licensed, guys, get your promotion to district tonight. Guys, Monday sets the tone for the whole week. You see, most of us leaders on here are overly dressed on Mondays. We should dress nice every single day. We're dressed up, ready for the week, ready for war. And what is the war? The war against poverty. You guys follow me? So guys, that's it, guys. So I'm proud to be your teammate, guys. Proud to be your coach, guys. Let's get big. See you guys next week. Let's go win for our families, guys. Have a good day.
Great job. Have a good day.
Let's
Thank
go.
See you, coach.
Thank you.
Easy, coach.
Cool.
Thanks, Layton.